Hello and welcome to the channel. And today, Christmas has come early. My Christmas was a couple of days ago. Shut the fuck up. I haven't uploaded in a while. Anyway, the mod for Primal the Awakening has been updated. It has the new rules. It has new boards with the new rules for the Tormat and the Vrexen. It has upgraded level 1 decks. It has the Ozew, the new monster we were promised like fucking 6 months ago, but it's finally here. And if I remember to put a link in the description, they have version 1.0 rulebook. The rulebook that will be brought out with the game has been finalized. And you can look it over and get psyched for Primal the Awakening. So today we are going to be playing against the Ozew. We are not going to play all 4 characters because I'm stupid enough as it is. I'd barely be able to keep track of these 2 characters, I'm sure. We're not going to do all 4, but we are going to do the Greatsword and we're going to do the bow because they cool. The rulebook also has campaign and expedition setups. So when you face the Ozew as a expedition, you put a rock here, and a Bathius here, and a Bathius here. For those you don't know, rocks. If you were in a space of a rock and you were to take attrition damage, you can destroy the rock to not take the attrition damage. And the Balthius, if you start your turn here, you heal 1. Amazing. So, shuffle our decks, and we are going to go. Let's look over our material. Darian, the Greatsword, he is rocking the Dragon Claw. When you pay the stamina cost for Red Cord, you may increase the cost by 1. If you do, increase the damage that attack deals by 3. Nice. He has the Spine Helm. Stored, he can recycle 1. Recycle is discard a card from your hand and redraw. Red Scale Armor. If your health is critical, draw 1 at the start. Critical is a state of 50% or lower. So of him, he has 4 health from his armor, from his helm, and 6 from his armor, so he has 10 health. He also has a Gauntlet. Whenever he pays a red cord, if you paid it with an attack cord, increase the damage the attack deals by 2. And he has 3 potions. He has the basic healing potion. Choose a player in your sector to heal to. If the current attrition level is 1 or lower, that player heals 4 instead. He has the Imperia. Consume, suffer damage equal to your weapon level and draw 2. The weapon level is 1. And Hatrox. Consume, suffer damage equal to your weapon level. Your weapon gets plus 3 damage until the end of the round. That's going to be good. He's going to get a whole lot. If I get a whole lot of cheap red cords, he's just going to like one-shot this thing. And then we have Mira, the Great Bow. She has Ashbringer. When you discard a blue cord from your hand, deal 2 damage. Always nice. She also has the Spine Helm, which is just recycle. And the Crystal Armor. If you have 3 cords, 3 or more cards of the same color in your hand, draw 1 at the start. Very good. Oh, and the Mastery. The Greatsword has a Relentless Assault. If he plays 2 red cords in a row, he places a counter. On 2 counters, he flips. And for the Great Bow, when you empty your deck, basically flip this. She also has the Gauntlet of the Shellblade. When you avoid attrition damage, add the top card of your discard pile to your hand. If that card is a red card, deal 3 damage. Nice, nice. Also a healing potion, also the Imperia, and she has the Vidya. Consume, discard a card from your hand to search your deck for an attack card and add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. That is it. So they changed the way health works. Every monster, well, I don't know if every monster, but this monster starts at 10 health. And how do you get that? That doesn't seem a lot, Mima. Hell, the red sword just does 4 damage every turn as it is. No. In order to deal an actual take a health point off, you have to deal a certain amount of damage. In this case, in stance 1, it is 7 per player. So it is currently at 14 damage per hit point. And then once he gets into 7 health, he will get into phase 2. Okay, he also has 2 of these things, which is at the start of the round, reveal a top card of the Rumble deck. That card becomes the active Rumble card, which is this deck right here. And at the end of the round, each player in a marked sector suffers 2 times attrition damage unless they reveal 2 green cards from their hand. However, we also have a permanent 1 blue, 2 red in a row. If you're in the front sector, inflict blind. I don't think we're inflicting blind in this deck, but I mean, we can hope. So let us reveal the top 3 attrition cards. Let's do 1, 2, 3. That one should not be in here. Oh, fantastic. We are already starting with 2. And then when we play the aggro card, we're going to get a 3rd. So this one, it activates when a player starts their turn in the front auric, which we both start our turn in the front auric, so that's not good. This activates whenever another card activates, and this card activates whenever one threatens. That's going to be bad. So let's get our deck. We are probably not going to win this, but hey, it's fine. Ain't like anybody's watching this anyway, right? Ayo. Let us begin. Round macro goes to 1. If it gets to 10, at the end of the 10th round, the monster just leaves and we just fuck off and lose. Next, what we're going to do is do the Rumble deck. Let's see what this is. So in the front and in the back, which means someone's going to get hit because he's going to turn to whoever has aggro. Unless we just don't play an aggro card this turn, but I don't think that's a good idea. Next, we can consume if we wish. Which I don't think we're going to consume. Because we're already probably about to take some damage. So let's hold off on that for a bit, shall we? And let's see what happens, shall we? First, we're going to let the Greatsword go first, because of course we are. This. The active player reveals a random card from their... He should also have started with some struggle. The monster gains struggle equal to the amount of players. So it is 2 struggle. That's not bad. These things have the possibility to power up the monster's attack. They'll have a little white bar at the bottom. And it will have a number. And it will consume that many amounts of struggle to deal extra damage. Otherwise, if it ever gets to... When it gets to 3 per player... So in this case 6... It's going to... Every monster immediately... All players immediately suffer attrition damage. Which in this case is 1. Perfect. So... Otherwise... If it's an attack card, it's discarded. Otherwise, he gains a struggle. Hitting 3 all the way to the left. 1, 2, 3. It is not an attack card, so he gains a struggle. Then, 1 activated, so we get this one. The aggro player recycles a random card from their hand. All other players must recycle a card of the same color. Perfect. So again, shuffle 3, the one to the left. 1, 2, 3. Green. Okay. Green, so you get a card draw. You get a card draw. We have the potential to blind it now, at least. And then these 2 get discarded. And then... So this one's going to proc when somebody plays a card with aggro. Which is this symbol in the upper right. If it's red, you gain aggro. And then you're going to... Does someone start with aggro? Yeah, someone starts with aggro. It's going to be him because he's not the first player. And this one will proc when somebody discards their hand. Has no cards in their hand. We have the chance to blind him, though. That's really good. The way blind works is we choose one of his peril cards, and that card is going to be considered to be blank for the rest of the thing. So, what we're going to do is, do we want to move? Move you decide at the start of your turn. You can move to one of the adjacent spots. If you do, you have to spend a card for stamina. That's something they changed in the version 1.0. The first move used to be free. And if you don't move, you get a threatened token, which is this thing. So we'll proc a 3rd card this round at minimum. And probably 4th, because we're probably going to get an aggro token too. But we only get the blind if we do the thing. If we're in the front sector. Okay, I have decided we're not. We're going to be big boy, not coward. And we are going to get threatened. Which means we proc another one. It gets +1 to its thing till the end of the round. That's not good. And this one's going to proc when it turns. Perfect. So what we're going to do is, we're going to play Quick Attack. It's a blue card, so we get rid of one of the struggles. Then what we're going to play is this thing, Berserker Resilience. Berserker means any other time I play a red card this turn, I draw a card. Not a red card, an attack card. That's a red or a blue. And it also has Resilience, which means after I suffer attrition damage, you may reveal a card with the keyword Resilience from your hand to draw. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter since it's in play, but it's fine. So, red card. We resolve it. We do weapon damage, which is currently 4. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I could increase it by 1 to do 3 more damage. So I want to do that. I'm going to trigger... I can blind once. I don't think we're going to. I think it's already risky proccing 4 things at once. We're not going to trigger 5. So we're going to discard this to pay for this, as it costs 1 in the upper left. So we resolve our thing first. If you paid a blue card with this, increase the damage this attack deals by 3 times your weapon level, which is 3. Not 1. So 3. That's another 7 damage. This is paid for an attack damage, so it's 9 damage. We are literally 1 off. Okay, we infected blue, red, red. Well, first we infected red, red, so that gets a marker. We infected blue, red, red, so we can get a blind token. I think we're going to blind the aggro. So, now the aggro is blank. It doesn't proc, because I get to pick the order. And that is that turn. Now we check for attrition. To do attrition, you shuffle this. I'm threatened, so I draw 2 attrition. And you would check. If I had yellow or green cards equal to or greater than the highest number, I would have avoided attrition, not taking any damage. However, I do. So, I take 2 damage because that thing got more powerful. I also could have recycled at the start of my turn. I forgot. Anyway, then we put our cards in our discard pile. It is important to put them back in the same order you played them. And draw back up to 5. Okay. So next it is Mira's turn. Does she want to move? We are. We're going to move using bouncing shots. Let's just move 1 to here. Because we discard a blue card, we deal 2 damage. 1, 2. We have broken the first one, so this goes down. We take away all excess damage. So we get 1 extra over. And this goes down to 9. We also... I could have recycled if I wanted to. I would have. I don't think I'm doing this just yet, so I would have recycled that to gain that. Does that change anything? No. And then... when you discard this card from your hand, volley 2. The way volley works is discard X card from the top of your deck and deal damage to the monster equal to your weapon level for each offensive card. So, that's 1 damage. That's another 1 damage. I'll take it. Now it is her turn. I don't want to gain aggro, not really. Yes, I do. I want to gain aggro. Because he already took some damage, so I want to take the attrition damage from this thing. And there, I can potentially get 2 yellows, 2 greens as well. So we're going to do that. We're going to play a yellow. It does nothing on its own, but it helps this event avoid attrition. We are going to play this for free. which deals 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Next, we're going to check attrition. We're going to check attrition. If it's 1 or less, I'll be able to get this green card back to my hand. So I'll guarantee be able to not take the damage. Oh, wait. Hold on. I do not want to play that. This is annoying. I wanted to play this so I could guarantee get the aggro token. Okay, well now I'm not going to get that, but it's fine. Choose a player to draw 1. We're going to let Greatsword go draw 1. Because he's the main damage dealer, he can probably do some junk with this. Okay. Next, we check attrition. I avoid attrition, so I add the top card of the discard pile to my hand. It's not green, but it's fine. Do that. Refill. Do I get a green? If I get a green, that's perfect. I do. So then he turns to me. And then it's the end of the round. So this goes off. I have 2 green, so I don't take any damage. And then, top of the initiative. Which is... First, we move the turn token down. Then, behavior. First, consume. Does anyone want to consume a card? You might actually want to. This could get you 6 damage. That is 5 stamina. You are not paying 5 stamina. I could pay 5 stamina. You know what? We're going to take a damage to activate that. We're going to take another damage to activate this to draw a 2. Oh, yeah, we're doing good. I think we're doing good. Do I take... Do I just heal 4 now? It's technically healing 3 because he's going to heal 1 at the start of his turn. Is that worth it, though? Yeah. No, because... now we're going to hold off for a second. You're not going to do anything. So, next we check. This goes away. Whichever one has the lowest. This should have proc because it moved. The active player reveals a random card from their hand. Poop. I don't know because I fucked my hand up. Wait, is my hand fucked up? No, because I refill my hand before this happens. So yes, we're still good for this. Okay, so if it's a defense card, they discard it. Otherwise, they take... It will be 2 damage. So 3 all the way to the left. 1, 2, 3. It is not, so I take 2 damage. Good thing I didn't discard a green card from that. And then this. Now we check whichever one has the lowest, which is this one, it gets discarded. And now if a player starts to turn the front, that one gets activated. Perfect. Just what I want. So, now it is back to our turn. Well, first we reveal the next card, which is same thing as before. That's fine. I start in a spot with Belfast, so I'll heal 1. Then it procs the one where I start in the front. It gains 1 struggle. The active player must recycle a red card. You know what? That's fine. Okay. Then this goes away. We reshuffle. And now it is a red card. If a red card is played, that's going to proc. It's just slightly annoying. So, do I want to move? Yes. Yes, I would like to move. I'll move using this. I'll move back here. Because I like being on spots with Bathanas, because it heals a little bit. And when I discard this, draw one. Perfect. That's pretty cool. We're going to discard this to play Blinding Shot. We discard a blue, we deal 2 damage. This deals 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. It has stealth, which means it does not proc. Playing that card does not proc any of these things. So we don't proc the red card even though we played a red. Then what we're going to do is discard this to play this. When this card is the top card of your discard pile, prevent any attrition damage you would suffer, which is nice. This says the next card you play in your sequence gains. Recycle 1. I don't want to recycle. And I don't have the stamina to pay for this. So that's it for you. Attrition is 0. We get the top card back because we avoided attrition. And draw 3. Okay. So now it's this dude's turn. He's going to move to this way. He always moves to face whoever. Do I care about being threatened? I don't want to take that attrition damage again. At least I don't want both of us to take that attrition damage again. Although, I do have 2 greens. Is there a way for me to keep these 2 greens? And still be able to play both of these cards? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can. I can play both of these greens. And we both have 2 greens. So, I think that's what we're going to do. So, 1, 2, 3. This will deal 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, which procs another hit. So it's down to 8. That's down to 0. We triggered the red, which is not that good. The active player is in the marked Zephyr. It is. That player suffers attrition unless they discard a random card from their hand. I am going to take it. Also, I should have healed 1, but I'm going to put it right back because of that. Okay. Then we're going to do 2. 1, 2. Okay. Oh, and it also dealt 2 more damage because of the gauntlet. I played a red with an attack. So damage carries over, so that's damage is still there. Then that's going to be the 2 for this. This also inflicted vulnerable, and it dealt 3 more damage because of that thing. 1, 2, 3. And inflicted vulnerable, which means the next time an attack deals damage this round, you can choose to inflict double damage. Hold on. Double all the damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to retcon that a little bit so that the thwart would have been used to pay for this. So that way that gets doubled as well. Everything gets doubled in the attack. So it would be... So we're just going to do the 2 right now so I don't confuse myself. This is 4. 5, 6, 7. So that's 14 by itself. Which triggers the break. And this changes. When revealed, all players become dazed and place a lightning on top of the behavior deck. This is lightning. Told you it wasn't supposed to be there. Dazed. What the fuck does Dazed do? The next time you play a blue card, it has no effect other than the remove stamina. Okay, I'll try to remember that. We also flip our mastery, which means all our red cards are reduced by 1. That was a thingamajig. Also, his stance is now only takes 10 damage to advance. We also played an aggro card, so this is going to proc now. It gets +1 until the end of the round. Lightning. Also, there's a rule for this in the back. Like, you'd be like, oh, what does the exclamation mark do? Check the rule book. It'll have special rules for everything. Exclamation mark. As soon as it comes on the board, you trigger it. So it gets +1 struggle. And the aggro player suffers attrition unless they reveal a green card from their hand. I do have a green card, so I don't take attrition damage. That's that. That's that. It should have gotten 2 more at the start of the turn. So that's 6. So that means everyone takes attrition damage. Okay, and I think that's it. So I'm going to do that and that. Oh, attrition. Did I do attrition? I did. It didn't matter for that. You get 2. 1, 2. Yeah, you take another 2 damage. Ooh, you're looking hurt. Okay. Next, this thing goes off. Nobody takes damage. You get 3. Oh, and no red cards. Frick. Okay, so round marker goes to 3. You get 2. We will take off the lowest one, which is start in the front, which is great. And a new thingy, which is everywhere but the butt. So one person is going to get it at the very least. Next, it's consume. You're going to get rid of this to heal 4. You're not going to do anything right now, I think. And we start with the aggro player. Aggro player is you. Nothing stored. Do I want to recycle? We're going to recycle this. Hey, we got a red card. Let's do it. Oh, and these are so good together. Do I want to move? Yes, I want to move. I do not want to get threatened again. It's going to be annoying that we're both on the same spot. We heal 1 because we're still starting our turn now. Where do I want to discard? We'll discard this. No, we won't. We'll discard this. Okay, so that's butts. It's fine, probably. We're going to play a blue. It gets rid of a struggle token. We don't get Berserker because this thing, we're dazed. Blues have no effect. Then we're going to discard this to play this. And then because of our mastery, this is free. So we're going to do this. So this deals 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. These two both proc off each other, so we draw 2 cards. That's cool. Then we trigger... I don't think I trigger this anymore because my hand... I don't know the timing of this. We're going to say it doesn't proc. And then... we're going to play Great Dash, Dragon Dash. We're doing that just to avoid... I could keep it in my hand and guarantee avoid the attrition damage. I think I need to do that. I think I'm a little too hurt. So, yep. This thing turns. We have aggro. Nothing else procs. We draw 3. 1. When we go through our deck, you suffer 1 damage equal to your weapon level. 1, 2, 3. 2 reds. That's very nice. And then it is your turn. You're going to heal 1. You definitely want to move. Do I want to recycle at the start? I kind of do because her thing is good for that. We're going to move here to go here. We discard a blue, so it's at 10 now. So that should have dealt another damage. And now it's at 1. I discarded a blue, so it deals 2 more damage. I don't get rid of days because I'm not playing the blue. I'm discarding the blue. Discard any number of cards from your hand and draw up to your hand size limit. We're going to do that. Discard that to play this. I think we're still going to keep that draw. 4, 1, 2, 3. Take another damage. We flip our mastery. Start volley 2. When you empty deck, deal 5 damage. So we really want to zoom through our deck now. That. So we're going to pay this, discarding these 2. So it's 3 stamina, which means this deals 9 damage. It's up to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We also dealt an additional 4 damage because we discarded blue cards. So it's at 6. This goes down to 5. And then we're going to play another red for 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to keep this in my hand so I don't proc that one. And that is it. We did not proc anything. This goes here, this goes here. Can I draw 2 green cards, please? 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost. So, you only suffer 1 damage, though. That's cool. Then, round marker goes to 4. We remove this one. So it's going to proc the next time it moves. You should also have aggro. It procs when it moves and it procs when it's threatened. So yeah. Then this one. Front doesn't proc any of the damage. That's nice. So, do I want to consume anything? Well, first we're definitely going to heal. Do I want... We want to stay... We're definitely going to stay together. Because... To heal. Because we're just stuck in a... It gets 2 more struggle. Always forget that. Do I get the threaten token? Or the move token? We're going to get the move token. I think. That's fine. So. We're going to discard. Well, first, the start of a turn, we volley 2. 1, 2. No cards, so we don't get any of that. I discard this. I discard a blue, so that's 2 damage, which means we hit another proc point. 1, down to 4. And we move here. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to sharp shot, get rid of this. We get rid of those tokens. That doesn't do nothing. We're going to pay for that to do this. Stealth, so we don't proc anything with this card. And if the previous card in your sequence has aim, it does. Inflict blind. So we're going to blind the movement, so we don't have to deal with that. And that's another 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And I believe that is it. Let's see if we take attrition. We do. 1 damage. That is it. Okay, then it turns to move to me. It does not trigger that because we're cool like that. Next is your turn. You get rid of this. And we definitely want to do something. We're going to discard this to move down to here. Do I want to recycle? This is free, this is 2. So this card's basically doing nothing. So yeah, we're going to recycle that. Whatever. Okay, so this is free. I will increase the cost by 1 and pay with this. Since I paid the cost of a blue, it does 3 extra damage. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage right there. So it's at 13. That's enough to put it down to 3. Goes down to 3, and we trigger the final stance, which is it only has 6 health. When revealed, Ozew gets +1 struggle. And remove the hit the home. We haven't been doing this, so it's fine. Okay. Then we're going to play this. It reduces the cost by 1. So this is only... I can't do it like that. I have to pay for it. Oh, he's not going to get the vulnerable. That's butt. Can I play that in a different sequence? I could, right? Because this was free. Okay, so that all... So it's basically at... Yeah, it doesn't even change anything. It just doubles this. So that's 4. That's another 7 damage, so that's 10. I think I'm doing that right. 10. Which means we lose 6. It's at 4, down to 2 health. We do get the empty the hand one. Players in marked sectors. We're not in marked sectors. Reveal a top core of the rumble. That core becomes the active rumble. But only the front. That's annoying. Okay. So that's that. We look for attrition. We definitely get it. Yep. We get one damage. We draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No double green, so you take another attrition. You have double green, so you don't. You have aggro. Okay. So this goes down. We remove the 1. Reshuffling. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it gets to struggle. I think this is going to be the last round. You go first. We heal 1. Actually, store it. Health is critical, so we'll draw 1. We get to choose the order of operation, so that's how we're going to do that. Then we heal 1. Then do we want to move? Well, first, what's the next? Rumble deck's empty. It doesn't really matter. I don't want to have to deal with a thing. So we're going to move here to... when you discard this, do your base weapon damage, which is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 6 breakpoint. So this goes down to 2. You go down to 1. I think this should be down here, but it doesn't really matter because this is just going to be enough to kill it. By like a lot. Okay. We did it! Oh my lord. I can't believe I did it. First try, no takebacks. And that is Primal the Awakening Ozew. I cannot wait for this to come in the mail. I cannot wait for the full game to be on the workshop too. They have hinted that the full game will be on the workshop, so look out for that. If there was a rules mistakes, which I'm sure I made a couple, it's a complex game by myself here, people. And the mod is currently on the workshop. Like the demo, you can play it yourself. And that is it. Until next time, take care. Bye.